Hi, my name is Lesedi Dawn and you're watching Diora Media TV, where we equip you with the tools that you need to create a life that is filled with freedom and opportunities. On today's episode, we'll be talking about 5 ways in which you can start an online business in 2020. Now, in all honesty, there's never been a better time to start a business online because for once and for all, technology is on our side. And if starting a business seems like a scary thought, don't worry, we've got you. Stay tuned. Alright, there are 5 things that you need to keep in mind when you are trying to start a business online in 2020. Number 1, you need to know whether you are delivering a product or a service. And for a lot of people, that seems like the same thing, but in all honesty, it's not the same thing, because how you go about delivering a product and how you go about delivering a service are 2 completely different strategies. Now, if you are looking at delivering a product, number 1, you need to do like a little bit of more market research to make sure that you're not delivering something that is already in existence, because the ultimate reason why people go into business is to solve a problem. So if you're not solving a problem, you're not going to be in business for much long. So you need to know how you're going to solve a problem by delivering a product. And if you're delivering a service, you need to have a skill set. Now, a product is one thing, you could like buy something on Amazon, buy something in China and deliver it in South Africa. But when it comes to a service, you need to be able to actually deliver. So it requires a skill set. Whether that is web design and development, or graphic design, or social media management, ultimately it requires you to have that skill set that is required in order to deliver that service. Secondly, if you're looking to start a business online in 2020, you need to know your target market. Now, if everyone is your target market, darling, there's no such thing as everyone is your target market. If everyone is your target market, that means no one is your target market. So you need to know who your target market is. And now when we speak about target market, a lot of people will say, well, my target market is somewhere between the ages of 25 and 45. That's an age group. What about those people? There's millions of people within that age group. Now, yeah, fine, you've identified an age group. Now find a niche within that age group. What that means basically is maybe you're looking at stay-at-home moms between the ages of 25 and 45. That's definitely a niche. Or you're looking at students between the ages of 25 and 45. That is a niche. So find your niche, because that is the ultimate determining factor that will separate you from your competitors. Thirdly, you need to know how to brand yourself. Now, with a lot of people, when they think about branding, they think that's something that comes much later, and this is something that we spoke about between myself and the team regarding when exactly does one actually brand themselves. Now, before you even think about, going out there and selling your product or selling your service, you need to be able to package it. Packaging counts a lot. If you think about how does your MacBook come when it's delivered from California versus how, your Acer comes when it's delivered from, I don't know where they come from, but there's a difference, right? So brand yourself. Brand yourself in terms of whether it's the product that you're delivering, whether it's the bottling, the logo that goes onto it. Brand yourself. Brand yourself, because that will make you stand apart from your competition. Okay, now after you've branded yourself, you need to get some work, because before I even book you for whatever it is that you are delivering as a service, I need to know if you've done it before or you're taking chances with me, right? Whether you are a web developer, a graphic designer, you need to have some form of portfolio, work of evidence as they call it, because people want to see that you are really able to deliver the services that you say you can deliver. Now, we tend to advise pro bono work because ultimately you're not gonna get paid work from the get-go, purely because you need to be able to build up the experience that requires for you to get to a point where you're able to charge 10 times more than your average person charges. But that requires you to have a portfolio of evidence. So do some free work in the beginning, just so that you have that portfolio, whether it's doing a website for your auntie that sells cookies, or doing a logo for your friend who is into beauty, or whether it is running some social media for your local church, helping them go live on a Friday night, to be able to build that work of evidence that is required for other people to know that they can trust you, purely because someone else has shown that they can trust you. Now, once you've been able to determine what product or service you're going to deliver, and you've identified what your target market is, and within that target market you've been able to find a niche, and you've been able to brand yourself, the next step after you've been able to do pro bono work is to network. That's our fifth advice tip to you in order to start a business online in 2020. You need to be able to get the word out there. What does your brand stand for? Why should other people choose you instead of your competitor? What is it about you that makes you so special and so unique? Get out there, network. If you're a shy person, we all are to some extent or degree. Do some research on how to network, how to go about engaging with different people, how to talk to strangers, and how to put yourself out there, because it's important to be able to make those connections. Those connections could lead to potential business. Thank you so much for watching today's episode, where we spoke about ways in which you can start a business online in 2020. Now remember to let your inner light shine, and don't forget to throw out your magic. Thank you. Alright, that's it from us from today's episode. Alright, that's it from us. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, so that you can get the latest of content from us. And also remember to follow us on social media. It's at Leora Media across all social media platforms. Also, we would like to know, what is it that you are challenged with right now when it comes to starting a business online in 2020? Comment down below and we will definitely respond. Remember to let your inner light shine. That's it. Bye.